Geneva, United Nations Security Summit, morning. The building buzzed with choreographed diplomacy. Delegates flowed in, wearing polished shoes and curated concern. Suits rustled, cameras rolled. The annual Global Security and Stability Forum was about to begin. Theme: Emerging Threats and the African Question. They had no idea how emerging it truly was. Flags hung like theater curtains behind the podium. The world's elite had gathered. Presidents, secretaries of defense, intelligence liaisons in expensive suits pretending not to exist. The agenda: securing global partnerships against extremist disruption. Unspoken: contain the myth, kill the movement, reclaim the story. The moderator, a seasoned diplomat with silver hair and bulletproof charm, cleared his throat. Before we begin, we'd like to acknowledge the disruption caused by recent events in West Africa. Polite applause, eyes rolling, and reaffirm our united stand against terror, disinformation, and anti-democratic forces across the continent. More applause. Then, a flicker. The lights dimmed. One screen blinked, then another. Then every device in the building went dark. Silence. Then static. Then, a face. EXT. Everywhere, simultaneously. Every screen came alive, not just in Geneva, in Times Square, in Nairobi, in Johannesburg, in Beijing, in Kinshasa, in Lagos, in Sydney, in Accra. All of them, hijacked, united. One signal, one man, the Sierra Leonean. He stood barefoot on scorched earth. Behind him, a burned-out school, a twisted swing set, a bullet-punched chalkboard. He looked straight into the camera. He did not blink. I was never meant to speak. I was trained to obey. I was programmed to vanish. But you made a mistake. You killed my family. And you woke me. Behind him, images played. Children pulling water from dry wells beside oil rigs. Entire towns flattened by drone reconnaissance. Executed activists were buried in the concrete foundations of Western factories. Politicians laughing in mansions built from bribes. Every frame was real, every document verifiable, every lie undone. You said it was peacekeeping. You called it stabilization. You cloaked it in aid, debt forgiveness, and democracy. But it was theft, it was murder, and it was silent, until now. In Johannesburg, billboards glitched. In Lagos, airport monitors froze. In London, news channels went off air. In Times Square, thousands of tourists stopped mid-step, all watching the same thing. A jungle, a grave, a man, the Sierra Leonean, standing before the camera, unmasked, calm, centered. Behind him, a mass of scorched soil and a rusted school bell, the ruins of a war most of the world never knew had happened. He spoke, not like a soldier, but like a witness. This is not a broadcast. This is a mirror, and I want you to look into it. For decades, you've used the sky to watch us. Now we use it to show you who you are. Behind him, the image shifted. Document after document appeared on screen in real time. CIA memos authorizing economic soft collapses, transcripts from NGO-funded coups, satellite footage of drone strikes that never made the news, contracts trading African sovereignty for corporate equity, Project Shadow Crown, fully decrypted. The room in Geneva was silent, so was the world. No spin, no rebuttal, no denial. Just truth. Raw, undeniable. You call me terrorist, but I have no targets but the corrupt. You call me criminal, but I take no profit. You've looted our soil, our leaders, our language. You've told your version of the story long enough. He raised a USB drive. Now, here is the rest. The screen split. Feeds cascaded. Protests in Accra, sit-ins in Dakar, journalists unveiling data packets, students marching in Nairobi under banners marked "The True Sons." This is not a revolution. This is a correction. And this is not about me. It's about all the people you've tried to forget. He stepped closer to the camera. You made me. You discarded me. You hunted me. But you never understood me. I don't want your flag. I don't want your money. I don't want your power. I want your hands. Off my people. Off our land. Then he stepped back. Behind him, names began to scroll. Thousands. Each name, someone killed, disappeared, or imprisoned by Western-backed policies and covert actions. You want a face, a name, but I'm not a face, I'm a fire. The screen went white. Then one final message blinked across every feed on Earth. Africa is not yours to fix. Africa is not yours to sell. Africa is not yours to break. We remember, and now we are watching.